So much NFL history has come from within the walls of Soldier Field here in Chicago. And we're happy to return to it once again in its final chapters as an NFL stadium. Today we've got a battle here in the NFC North. It's the Detroit Lions and the Chicago Bears. Who has it all teed up. And here we go from Chicago. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game.
Got ready.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. First down, and they go right back to it. They're looking a couple of yards past the line. Brought down by the future Hall of Famer, Bobby Wagner.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
That's incomplete left side. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And now it's 3rd down.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
Hits him on the out route. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's a Chicago first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
At the 27-yard line.
1st and 10, a run to Robinson. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Here we go.
From the 23. Ertz reels it in. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. Give them about 16 yards on that game, Brock, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after it.
This drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. 1st and goal. Here's Robinson. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
SOS. You hear me talk about it between the 20s a lot. Stay on schedule. But it comes into play 1st and goal situations too, because a run like that now, well, leaves a whole playbook wide open for you.
Milrow now to throw. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears finish up an excellent opening series. Brandon Aubrey now on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bears will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Now to kick this one away. Here's Smith on the return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. They run it with Saquon Barkley. Goes out close to that 45-yard line. They got 24 yards on the play, and that gives the Lions the first.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the second level and beyond.
On play action, here's Williams. Catch is made by the rookie out of Tennessee. And he's able to get this down to the 36. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
First down, a run with Barkley. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. They only get a yard out of that run. It's going to be second down.
A gain of a yard brings up second down. At the Bears' 34-yard line.
Williams from the gun. This is caught by Trey Palmer. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here. Brock gets first and goal. He gets the handoff. And he gets in. Touchdown! The Lions finish off their opening drive. Young Hui Koo on for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Lions start off well to tie things 7-7. Tie ball game now as they send this away. And he'll decide to pass on the return here and take the touchback instead.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. First and 10.
Let's go now. Go.
Go play action here. It's Milrow. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive down the field. Those windows and throwing lanes, Kate, they're not open very long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be thrown off.
Second and 10 now. Throwing the out route complete. Racing down the left side. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. A quick second score for him, Brock, already. And we aren't even out of this opening quarter yet.
I think I just saw that D coordinator rip up his game plan down the sidelines. Because you got to find some new resources here. You got to dedicate more bodies, more physicality to this playmaker. Because we know in this league, when you get a guy going like this, they're going to go to him until you stop him.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Here's Smith on the return. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. It got first down from the 31. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Working from the gun, Williams. That's caught with Saquon Barkley. And he's out of bounds inside the 30. There's a full 40 yards on the play, Brock, and a new set of downs. So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. Taken in by Luke Musgrave. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
On second down, here's Barkley. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. Second and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical third down.
Williams to throw on third. Into traffic, complete. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. These two NFC North teams have played one so far. It's a 14-7 game. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. We're all set to bring you the second quarter. Lions well within striking distance. They give to Barkley, left side. And he only gets this one down to the 9. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
And he's tackled for a short gain.
That's the defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
From the gun on third, it's Williams. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
Field goal attempts coming now from Young Kway Koo. Pretty automatic look for him from the left. Koo able to put it through. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is if the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Here's Robinson to start the drive. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. From the 38. Incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
18, Rodway, 18-6.
Shotgun now for Milrow. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Nice work by the defense on that drive, Brock, as it looks like they're going to get off the field here with a 3 and out.
Yeah, kept them from generating any sort of momentum to give this drive legs. We know offenses, they've got to see the chains move to get it going. That forcible hit knocked the ball loose.
Begins his return at the 16. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30.
The Lions take over 1st and 10. At their own.
All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10. They'll start this one out with Barkley. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play, but whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
1st down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. They go to Barkley again, and he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, really break the backs of the defense.
And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets them the first.
The Lions, first down.
Straight ahead, here's Barkley. He's caught just as he crossed the line of scrimmage. Might have picked up a yard. It's going to be second down.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Williams with a quick pass out wide. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in, getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got second and 11.
A loss of 2 brings up second down at the 19.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. He finds his running back. Nice work, complete. And how about this, Brock? They gain 11 on second down. Nice work to claw some back. They make it third and short.
Brings up third and inches.
Setting him on the dive. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
Well, the big guy gets him some positive yardage in close. It's not that the defense didn't expect run. I just don't think they expected him to be the one running it.
And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on first and goal.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Backed up to the 4-yard line now. It's second and goal. Williams will look to throw. Dumped off to his running back. He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into third and goal.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
And it's incomplete on third and goal.
Kate, I've talked to you over the years, the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On third down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
On for the field goal. A 23-yard attempt.
Koo able to put it through. We have a timeout now. Medical staff out to check on an injured man. And you hate to see this in the final week of the regular season.
Hey, facing a deficit that's going to follow you into halftime in that locker room, they will welcome those 3 points and a little bit of feel-good momentum.
Set to kick off.
Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. First down throw here from Milrow. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Here's Smith on the return. Coverage team gets him down to the 26-yard line.
The Lions take over first down and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Barkley trying this up the gut. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Here's 2nd and 7. It's a screen to Barkley. And a bit of deja vu as they stop him at the line once again.
And I'm going to call that, even though it looks like nothing on the stat sheet, a win-win for both sides. Defense, well, they rally. They get right to that throw in the flat for a no gain. The offense, well, they just remind that defense, you not only got to cover us vertically, we're going to stretch you horizontally as well.
No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they're staring at a 4th down. The Lions readying for the punt. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10.
60 Vikings. The next drive is 60. 70.
To the air, Milrow. On him quick, and they bring him down. Big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Another try following the sack. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
He completes it in traffic. And he picks up a nice chunk before the stop is made.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
You know, it is so refreshing for these running backs when they have space to run. It's hard. There's so many collisions between the tackles. When they get on the edge and have green grass, well, the best of them take advantage of it.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
The only thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
That's Milrow. Completes. It's Bijan Robinson. And he's going to be stopped after a pickup of 9, and that's going to make it 1st and goal.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
That one connects. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Gets it towards the end zone, but it's incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And now they're left with 3rd and goal.
Brings up 3rd and goal.
Robinson. And he takes it into the end zone for a Chicago touchdown. The Bears push their lead further to start the half. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. Extra point for Auburn is up and good. And the Bears grow their lead to 8. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Here's Smith on the return. the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32. All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10. Here's Barkley. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive. So now a timeout for a player who's shaken up on that previous snap, and I think we can all agree not what any of us were hoping to see as we close out this regular season. That one finds Xavier Worthy. And he's going to manage 3 for them on the play. Stop just a little bit shy of the marker.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
Now blue. And this one had no chance. Hit well behind that line. That brings up 4th down.
3rd and inches, and you hate to see that run go backwards. I just take myself back to a huddle, and you know you're imploring your guys, listen, just give us a little bit of a push, and we will move the sticks. Instead, well, the defense is energized with that stop.
So it looks like they're going to line up and go for this. 4th and 4. He's back to throw. He finds Worthy, complete. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. It's a 13-yard pickup, and no worry at all on their side from being able to reach that marker on 4th down. That was impressive. 1st down throw by Williams. Has him on the quick hitter. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
Kid, I promise you, if you and I got to travel the country and watch young quarterbacks, even really good high school quarterbacks, out routes are the hardest to complete. Slants, goes, fades, all that stuff comes somewhat naturally, but really trusting yourself to throw that out route, that comes with time and experience.
He's on the in route. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that'll be 1st down, Detroit.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Only 1 quarter remaining now in these teams' regular season. It's Lions ball. They come in trailing, but that lead is within reach. They'll come up 1st and 10.
Vegas! 1, 2.
Again, it's Williams. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Finds him over the middle. And he gets this down at the 13-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that gives the Lions the 1st. To the air yet again, Williams. Couldn't find a completion on 1st down. Saquon Barkley, the intended target. So 2nd down coming up.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Sticking in the air, it's Williams. The throw is caught. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. Here's Williams again. That's caught for the 1st. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions down by only 2 in the 4th. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Williams trying to throw for it. And he's got a man. Complete. When he gets into the end zone, this one all tied up here in the fourth quarter. But we all knew extra point was doing nobody any good there. Got to go for two in the tie. They do. They get it. And just like that, we're all squared up here in the second half.
Squared up, brand new ball game, even Steven. Who is Steven? You know who Steven is?
No, go ahead. Go ahead, though. Take it.
I don't know who Steven is, and I don't really care because it's a whole new game with both teams totally alive.
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Here's Robinson up the middle. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Taken in by Williams outright. Again, he's got room. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears take a fourth quarter lead.
You know, Kate, there's a reason that slant route has been in playbooks, I don't know, since football began. Because if you hit that receiver on the run, on target, on time, big plays can follow.
Aubrey good on the point after. And the Bears break that tie and now lead by 7. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Here's Agnew on the return. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20. The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Again, it's Blue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
Give on second here to Blue. And he's taken to the ground after a nice push downfield.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Shotgun snap will give to Blue. He surges ahead for 5. Make it 2nd down.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of the offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Short pass brought in. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And that'll be 1st down, Detroit. Markers reset, ball at the 37. On 1st down, it's Blue. And he will be stopped now, but a lot to like about that effort.
Well, that play right there, that one is wide linemen. They run the 40, do all the agility tests in their spandex at the combine. Yeah, having fast, agile, big guys up front, it lets them set the table so the running backs can go do their job.
And he's got him 6 yards on that carry. It's 2nd down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up. It's the 2-minute warning from Chicago. Lions losing by 7. Drive has gone 8 plays now as they face 3rd and 3. To throw. Hits his running back. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions cut it to a point late in this one. So they get the all-important touchdown here late in the game, Brock. Now the question, play for the tie? Oh, it's no good. Wow, they got the touchdown. They chose to play for the tie and not the lead. They're going to remain down by 1 after they miss. Wasn't accurate on the extra point, but he should be able to keep this between the sidelines, hopefully, as he sends this away. Chooses to bring this one out. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him. We have a timeout now. Medical staff out to check on an injured man, and you hate to see this in the final week of the regular season. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
They're going to pass it here. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And they get him for a loss. That's a big one, Brock, and might see them burn a timeout.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on 1st down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on 2nd down.
Here we go. Set.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. He is to throw. Bails out of the pocket. Really? No, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. As they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. Chicago brings out the punting unit. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And he gets it away from his end zone. And hey, we see a lot of the football, but they will get nothing on that return. So now a timeout for a player who's shaken up on that previous snap, and I think we can all agree not what any of us were hoping to see as we close out this regular season. He'll look to throw it. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Setting up to pass. This ball's cut by Palmer. Just after the catch, he is hit and stopped. A nice gain, though, down to the enemy 41. 2 timeouts remaining and some time left to use them. It's 1st and 10. He's got it inside the 10. And he will score and give him the lead in the final minute.
Touchdown, Detroit.
So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go make a response. That is a gold star effort by the defense. First and foremost, you've got to defend against the run on this short of a field. To do that and adapt in time to force an incompletion, that's a win-win.
Cool, all lined up and ready to boot this one away. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Ready.
Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it stops. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's good for a Bears 1st down.
And the Bears 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 30.
Back to throw. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And that one hits the ground in incomplete. A single second left now on the clock. Lucky that didn't end as an interception. So it's second down coming up. All right, still 10 to go here after they almost had an interception on first down. On second down, Robinson. Has a lane past the 45. Past the 35. And finally stopped at the 34. So the Lions get the win on the road. Well, Brock, the playoffs didn't materialize for them this year, but at least they were able to rally together here in this final week and close the campaign out with a victory.
Yeah, you know, once those playoffs are out of the picture, your focus really becomes building some hope for next season, ending things on a good note, and getting people excited about your tape and what's to come in the future. And in this win, we certainly saw some of those moments that make me excited to see them chase the playoffs next season.
So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner, Brock Heward, and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the